The carbon cycle is one of the major ways that materials cycle through the environment, and it's one that's directly affecting humans right now if you've paid any attention to the news, and it's one that's important for us to understand. So it's how carbon moves through both organisms, like you, me, trees, puppy dogs, and the environment. So it begins when plants take in carbon dioxide through the process known as photosynthesis, and they convert the carbon dioxide using the energy of the sun into organic molecules such as glucose or whatever. We animals and the plants themselves and other organisms can release that carbon dioxide by means of respiration, which is the burning of organic compounds in our body to release it as CO2. Similarly, fires can do that same process, only much faster. We call it oxidation, by burning organic molecules, as you've seen during forest fires or whatever. Last, there's a bunch of geochemical processes that can absorb carbon dioxide, such as when fossil fuels are formed over long periods of time, and release it, such as when heating or cooling of the waters can absorb or release carbon dioxide. Now let's take a closer look at this diagram here, and here we can see a very simple diagram that shows carbon dioxide or carbon from the atmosphere going into trees through photosynthesis. It can be released by plants respiring, by other things respiring that ate the plants, or soil bacteria. Carbon can be absorbed into the oceans and released in the oceans. Fossil fuels that were formed over long periods of time could have formed in a geological reservoir. That's a storage facility for this particular chemical, and it can be released by burning those fuels. So there's lots of ways that carbon dioxide can be cycled. I kind of like this diagram because it shows you this idea that it's constantly going around. So carbon dioxide in the air can, through photosynthesis, be taken in and turned into an organic compound. Within the soil, bacteria and other things in the soil can release that carbon through respiration. The plants can release the carbon dioxide through respiration, as well as any of the other animals that are consuming the plants. You can have carbon being absorbed by the water. You can also have forest fires releasing the stored up organic compounds as carbon dioxide. So these are some of the ways that carbon can be cycled through the environment.